fiance, whatever the situation is. But the baby mom thing is almost like we're not together. I'm just your baby mom.
Right. And we all know different. We all know differently. So I was telling the dude, like, maybe it's time that y'all break up or something. I'm never one for saying stick together, stay together. I'm always one to be like, yo, y'all should break up.
Me too.
Right? Because I know how good relationships can be.
Absolutely. And I agree because it's hard. Let's say if you've been with someone for a long time and things haven't changed, more than likely it's not going to change.
Right.
People are set in their ways and the relationship is set up from the beginning of how it's basically going to go.
Sure.
So if it's just set up to argue and set up to this and that and always bicker and fight, that's what it's going to be. Like, you're not going to wake up one day and just be like, we're not going to fight anymore.
Right.
Like, that is very hard. Now, if you get into a new relationship, you can start setting boundaries. And if you let people know what it is from the beginning, you pretty much set yourself up for success as opposed to, that fake, this is, oh, yeah, no, it's okay. When in your mind, it's really not okay.
Right.
And then now you're mad and then you expect them to be a mind reader.
You big mad.
And then they're like, well, it was okay. Like, what's the problem? But
right.
You should know it's not okay. No, I know that you said it was okay.
Right.
So you basically have to set all your boundaries and what you allow, what you won't allow, and everything in the beginning of the relationship.
Right.
So I'm the same way. I'm like, yo, y'all need to break up. Like, it's not working. I don't think you guys are a good match.
Yeah. And
you
people don't
just break up.
So I have this conversation all the time, and I'm just like, it is now the way you set it up, either the man or the woman, and one of you got tired of acting. So I don't know which one of you got tired of acting, but this is what happens when you get tired of fronting.
Basically.
Is it still called fronting? I don't know. I'm so old.
I'm getting old too.
Yeah,
so
when you when you get tired of fronting, you get it. You in a fucked up relationship. Part of my language. But then their comeback is always, oh well, everybody's not like your wife, like you. And I'm like, well, I just told you you have to set it up the way that you want it to be forever in the beginning.
Okay, in the beginning, I wasn't like me. Okay, not saying that I've changed so much, but people will change. You will learn, you will grow.
You got to want to do that.
But also, like, sometimes you need a little bit of guidance. You know what I mean? I was a little too nice. I was one of those people that are a little bit too nice. And the funniest thing is that you taught me how to be as blunt as possible. It's yes or no, right or wrong. And now all my girlfriends talk to me and they're like, yo, how do I just say no? And I'm like, just say no.
You just said it.
You just the same thing you just said to me.
Right.
Just say that.
I guess it's fear.
Well, you don't want to disappoint people. You don't want to upset people. But then you got to suck up the disappointment because you don't want to do something or you don't want to go somewhere. You don't want to, hurt someone's feelings, even though now your feelings are going to be hurt.
Right.
So it's like, to me, happy nails.
Happy nails.
Happy nails. I don't know what's wrong with us and mixing our words up today with black flips and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like personal happiness is the goal in life.
Yeah.
It is the prize.
Right.
So if you can make yourself happy and not saying forget everyone else's feelings, but have them set it up so that they understand that it's nothing personal, that you're not trying to hurt their feelings, but you just don't want to, or you don't feel like it, or you've won. Like you've won in life. Like you've won like the lottery in life of just like, yo, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Right. And I can do whatever I want to do. Right. If I'm not hurting anybody. Yeah. You can't beat that. Like, that's priceless.
Yeah, I tell my man in Texas all the time, like, because he talks to me and he was having some issues with his wife. And I said, bro, like, I'm so clean. I'm so clean right now, like with everything, with my mind is clear. Like my life is clear. My relationship is clear. I'm just clean. I'm just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't even know how to explain the feeling. Right. And I know that I exude like this confidence and this, like, nothing in the world is wrong for me. Like, because that's how I feel. But I also had to work towards it.
Sure.
And I had to set it up that way.
Absolutely.
Right. So my friends are like, oh, but not every chick is like your wife. I said, hold up, bro. I said, and I just exaggerated the number. I said, my wife has 10 friends just like her. You know who the problem is? It's us. because we're bullshitting when we try to get with them instead of being who we are and not allowing them to accept who we are, right? Instead, we're trying to put on this act to be the man that we think she wants. And the man that she wants is just who you are. And they don't understand that. They've been
Right.
fucking around for so long.
And it is true because I do have, you are the company you keep, right?
Sure.
For the most part. Not all
agree.
the time.
Most times.
Obviously, you're going to have friends who are different in this way, that way, the third. But the core, I feel like embodiment of a person is going to be pretty much similar to you. Like that's who
Sure.
you hang out with because you guys are similar in certain ways.
Right.
I do have girlfriends. Now, at this point, we're older. A lot of them are married and stuff. But we're very similar.
Right.
Like we are considerate of each other's feelings. We are a certain type of way or whatever. So we're out there.
Yeah.
We're definitely out there. It's not, it is few and far in between because I am around a lot of people all the time and I see the bullshit that is out there today. And
Right.
again, I talked about this before, and people who are dating like in this day and age, I feel like slim pickings.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's not, but the tree is not bare.
No, absolutely not. There is fruit.
Yes.
There's leaves. There's fruit. There's room for growth. There's flowers. You just got to find it. And like you said, stop. Don't act too much. Like
Right.
just be you. But like, obviously in the beginning, everyone is a little extra. It
What do you
doesn't
mean extra?
matter.
Oh, you mean like
Just
extra, like
whatever.
extra acting?
Not just acting, but like everything is extra. It's extra lovey-dovey. It's extra this. It's extra that. It's new. It's
the
the
newness.
newness.
Yeah.
Once that newness wears off,
Jinxie winksy.
because
Whatever.
that's in a relationship, if it's going to be a long-lasting relationship, that newness is about a hair
Sure.
of the amount of time that you guys are going to be together.
Right.
So once you get past that, that's the important part.
Yeah.
And to me, the comfort is the best part.
Right. No, I agree with you totally. I mean, but dudes know how I am. Just, you know, how I am as a person. And they can't believe like that I could have any chick, let alone been married for 11, 12 years, right? Let alone been in a relationship for 14 and a half, 15 years, right? It's hard for them to understand it when they know how I am. And they say, how do you do it? And I say, how do I do what? I'm just doing me, right? Sounds like a song lyric, but it's not. And for everybody who, you know, when I was dating or, you know, even now, for everybody who can't accept who I am, I don't care.
Right.
Like I don't have, not trying to win no great awards for being somebody else. I just want to be me and be happy. And that's the key to unlocking that happiness is just to be who I am. But like I told the dudes that I'm around, like, yo, they out there. You got to be able to approach, number one, right? Because I know you hear a lot of corny pickup lines all the time. Dudes just don't know how to approach. Two, and when you do grab their attention, you got to have some shit going for yourself to hold their attention. It's simple. I don't know how the instructions could be any easier than that.
Well, because some people's true self suck.
Well, listen.
I'm just saying, like, not everybody is for everybody, and some people just be corny.
Some dudes are corny, but even I seen the corniest of cornballs
Sure,
with a chick.
but if you have a good core, a good heart, you'll find somebody eventually, I guess.